okay? And I've heard Asian kids talk to me about this. They sit in a math class, the teacher assumes they know the answer all the time. And the students tell me, I didn't know what was going on. But they get the benefit of the doubt, which causes other issues. Is that kid getting extra help from that teacher? No. And conversely, there are other kids who the teacher, no offense, you're not going to make it. And it may be a physics teacher. I don't want to pick on physics all the time, but maybe a physics teacher with a woman. She can't do it. So sometimes it's straight expectations. Sometimes it's much more sophisticated, dialectical patterns and kind of cultural issues. And then the third way, another explanation, and this goes back to the conversation I had with that school board member. I said there's many kids who resist. This is a very controversial literature. There's a guy named John Ogbu who's written about this, very controversial. He says, when kids don't feel like the system's going to work for them, and they base this on, did it work for my older brother? My older sister? Everyone I see around me, does the system work for them? And if the system doesn't work for them, and these teachers, I don't feel they care about me, why should I buy into that system? So I'm not going to do my homework for you. If you're my teacher, and you ask me to do homework, by doing homework, I'm just giving in to you. I'm giving into a system that's not going to serve me well by doing that. Why waste my energy? I'm very interested in education. I'm very interested in schooling. But not in this system. No offense. All right? So there's this whole resistance argument that people talk about as well. Okay, there's many, many different explanations for why we have differential achievement in schools. And so there's no quick fix, there's no quick answer. All right? And so part of the trick is getting to know the kids. Get to know them. What are their experiences? Do they feel like the teacher cares about them? Do they feel like the teacher thinks they can do it? Do their parents think they can do it? Do you think they can do it? And that's step one. And then you can work on the dialectical patterns and be cognizant of how you ask questions. Be cognizant of how explicit you make your expectations. Again, a lot of literature that studied African American teachers. African American teachers are much more direct. They'll say, sit down, get your homework out, more times than not. Whereas white teachers will often say, isn't it time to get our homework out now? One is hiding the power the teacher has over the student, and one is making very explicit the power the teacher has over the student. Okay? And if you have power over somebody else and you hide it, that gets very confusing to the person you're hiding it to. Because they know you have power over them. So that's fantastic. A long answer.
Any final burning questions? Okay. All right, well, let's give a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Keep up. And this is a great thing you're doing. Enjoy your experiences wherever you're going, the schools or the prisons, wherever you're going. And I think as you get to know these kids, you'll start to realize how many really can do it if they're given the opportunity, and others really have challenges, and you need to work equally hard at them. So good luck.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks again, Professor Sipple. We got a lot from that, didn't we? So let's take a brief break. Bathroom is located right there. Some of you had nice naps. Let's get our blood pumping again. For those of you that were really engaged, thank you very much. So 5 minutes, which means when the big hand is on the floor, we're gonna come on back in here and get started with the other activity. Thank you. Oh yeah.